Okay, so I am going to show you how I do my root retouch at home, or like my new growth. I'm just showing you here. You can see my roots are a little bit lighter than my mids and my ends. I have a little bit of gray to cover. Um, I just don't like my natural. It's a little ashier. I like it to be as black as possible. So first I parted my hair down the middle. I'm putting on my reusable gloves that I got from Sally. So after I use them, I just clean them and then I get to reuse them again instead of disposable ones. So I have my hair dye here. I'm using the Redken's Color Fusion in 1AB. So I'm just trying to take clean sections, clean subsections as straight as possible. Obviously I can't see the back of my head. And I have about an inch to an inch and a half, if not 2 inches, of new growth because it's been some months since I have dyed my hair. So I'm just going to be taking, they kind of end up diagonal sections, but I'm trying to make them as straight as possible. Taking about maybe a half an inch subsection and just applying to the new growth or my root area only, because this is a permanent color. You don't want to put permanent over permanent. So I do not take my glasses off. I was just showing you, try to make it a clean section. I don't take my glasses off. My glasses are partially black anyway, so even if they got stained, I didn't care. But if you're worried about it, just go ahead and take them off. I am a licensed cosmetologist, but even though I am a licensed cosmetologist, I mean, I don't do everything perfect, especially when you're doing it yourself. It's not always the safest. I am only doing one color all over, so it's a little bit easier. You should definitely go to a professional if you're wanting, to dye your hair. With COVID lately, though, I mean, less people, are going to a professional, or they do go, but they don't go as often, and then they do like their own little touch-up. So I figured I would at least show how to do it a little healthier for your hair. All right, now I'm just going to repeat it on my other side, same thing. Just adding the permanent color here to my new growth area. Trying to make sure I don't forget my little bitty hairs up in the front by the hairline. And now that I've done it so many times on myself, it's getting a little bit easier now to dye my own hair. Some people too, before you dye, especially dark colors like this, usually it's good to outline your hairline all the way around your head with Vaseline or conditioner or something, just to help the color from staining, which I did not do. But, I digress. Just keep it moving. See the little channels in the hair where I was parting. And here I was just checking. I did miss a little spot, so I'm just kind of going back and touching up the front. Now I have to wait 45 minutes for my hair to process because I am trying to cover gray. Even though I didn't use gray coverage, Color Fusion still will cover gray for you. The last 25 minutes of the 45 minutes that I was originally waiting, I am adding, I'm going to do a toner in my hair from my mids to my end. This is the Redken Shades Q Gloss. It is a demi-permanent. So I'm just using this to kind of freshen up my mid to the ends of my hair. It also helps to smooth out your cuticle, add shine. It's like a miniature treatment, but you're also getting the colored pigmentation in it as well. Toners are not just for blondes, Now here, Yes, like I said, I am a licensed cosmetologist. However, I am also impatient, and I should have been taking like small sections like I did when I did my roots. But I will say that my hair looks like I have a lot of hair, but it's wavy, so it looks fuller than just like straight hair. But my hair is thin, so I just can take some and just spread it through with like no problem at all. You'll see like once it starts getting wet, you'll see how little hair I actually have. I'm just gonna make sure I'm like saturating all the hair, and I'm kind of going like right up to where I had put the permanent color. I'm not going over the permanent color. I'm just like gonna touch as close as possible to it and then run it down to my ends. And your ends of your hair are the oldest part on the hair strand, so those are always the ones that look the most damaged or the most dry. So always make sure that you're using a heat protectant anytime you're using heat, whether it's just blow drying, straightening, curling. You want to use a heat protectant, especially on the ends, you know, all over the hair, but your ends are the ones that get the beating the most. Okay, I completely put everything in there. So now I'm gonna process. This is like the last 25 minutes. I'm just showing you guys what I used. I used ONYX for my toner in Redken Shades of Q. I used processing solution, and then I also used the clear so I can thin out the solution so it wasn't so pigmented. I like to clean my applicator brush. I rinsed it out first and I throw some soap in there, shake it up really well. I have a little bottle cleaner that helps me I literally got that bottle cleaner from Dollar Tree, and doesn't have to be fancy. And then I take a little Q-tip and I like swish it around on the inside of the applicator just to kind of get what I can. Clean it out. Easy peasy. Okay, this is after I showered. Obviously my hair is wet, so it's going to look darker, but I mean it's black. And this is where you'll see where, obviously you can see on the front like I'm a little stained, but that's okay because that will come out with no problems. Everything looks good and even. It looks so fresh and so shiny. Alright, so I'm getting ready to spray Pureology's 21 benefits. It has 21 benefits in one bottle. I love this spray. It's amazing. It smells good. Makes your hair feel really good. It works as a detangler, and we use it as a cutting lotion. It helps protect you against heat. Here I'm just showing you, obviously I got hair dye all over the place. I think that spot on my face was from my glasses. That is just some witch hazel that I had on the side. I'm just using that to remove the dye. It didn't completely take it off, but you know, it did the little job that I needed it to at that time. So normally I don't really use heat in my hair. It's very rare. My hair is usually in a ponytail or a bun, which obviously is damaging as well. But so this is the Redken's Curvaceous for all curl types. I'm just running it in my hair. It's very thick, so I definitely start off. I just use like a pea-size amount because if not, it makes my hair too greasy. But it has a curl refining complex, so it helps like your curls kind of bounce back up. Helps them keep them hydrated. I love this stuff. It smells so good. My husband. I thought my husband was saying something. So now I'm just like scrunching my hair. So if I'm like going to sleep or something that night, this is what I do. I just put some product in my hair, scrunch it up, and then like I am like done. Now all my hair is even color. You can tell from the beginning of the video.